Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all doing okay. Welcome to another edition of In the Blender with your host, Shake Money. And I am here with another one. We have, since I started the show, I met all kind of different people from different places and from different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? I am trying to get to know people from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I've had YouTube personalities, I've had podcast personalities, I've had people from Twitter, I've had people from YouTube, and today is no exception, man. I'm trying to build a community so where if you just want to get to know a person, like for instance, my man Von Joe has been in the blender. If you want to see how he became a Dolphin fan, go check him out. My man Lewis, he's in the blender. Recently, I had Phin-Addict in the blender. So, G, I'm hoping one day to get you in there as well. So, we're trying to get to know each other as a community and come stronger. You know what I'm saying? So, when we come back, we'll get to know who Grumpy is. And yeah, man, stick around. I got my cigar and I got some tequila. So, it should be a good episode, man. I'll see you in a bit.
Shake, 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 yeah, shake, 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 shake. Shake money in the place. Miami plays, Miami days in the blender with Shake and his friends. We're gonna talk about the fans again. Miami plays, Miami days in the blender with Shake and his friends. We're gonna talk about the fans again. Is you a fan or a troll? Are you trying to wish us good? Trying to take control, bringing problems to the hood. What takes your soul? Miami Dolphins bring the wood. Super Bowl is the goal. Tyreek Hill. I'm trying to kick it with Shake. You gotta be a real fan. No pretenders and fakes. We're gonna open up the line. Come correct with your taste. If you step into us blind, we're gonna show you the way. Miami plays, Miami days in the blender with Shake and his friends. We're gonna talk about the fans again. Miami plays, Miami days in the blender with Shake and his friends. We're gonna talk about the fans again. Never want the season to end. Let's mix it up a little with gin. And I remember when I knew that the Dolphins would win. Yeah, rockin' with Shake, rockin' with Shake. Let's go. I never want the season to end. Never mix it up a little with gin. That's right. Pass it off to one of my friends. Yeah, rockin' with Shake, rockin' with Shake. Larry K, what up? Phin-Addicts. TFTG, the tailgate. Miami Dolphins, baby. What up, Lou? Shake money. Crypto. Check it. Me? God bless y'all. Miami Dolphins #1. And we out. Miami Dolphins football, the greatest football team. We push the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. Respect us.
Hey, what's going on? Before we get started, man, let me give a few shout outs here, man. First in the building, Vamos Gatos. Chef Jew, the ambassador, is in the building. My man Michael K. G, yes, apply pressure to the like button. The queen herself, Insanity 5. Mi hermano, Luis Amador. What's going on? My brother, Color Commentary. We have Kane's 89, which is aka Vamos Gatos, man. Look, Flavor J in the building. What's up, Flavor J? So, yeah, man. Last time I heard, this guy was on. He has a lot of interesting stories about him dumping bodies or being in Tent City. This guy is one of the most great, colorful characters. He is a genuine guy, and I can't wait to meet him in Houston. So before we meet him in Houston, let's meet him here in the blender. My man, Grumpy. What's going on, Grumpy? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, Shay. Thanks for having me on here, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for coming on, man. Listen, it's guests like you that keep the show going. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
So how did you come? I like your name, Grumpy Dolfan fan. How did you come about that?
Uh, well, actually, my wife started calling me Grumpy Finn because I believe it or not, man, I went through at least 7 TVs, man. So my either a beer bottle goes through it or some kind of object goes through my phone through my TV, man. But so she started calling me Grumpy, and that's just stuck with me, man. And I just decided to use the name Grumpy Finn from there.
You remember what were the reasons why they went through you went through so many TVs? Can you remember specifics on what made you throw some objects at the TV?
Man, I can. There's a lot of games, man. Especially the latest one was with the Ravens when we actually got our butts kicked, man. I that's one I won't forget, man. That was my 75-inch TV, man, and that went through hell, but yeah, bro. Yeah, man. So it's just the hard games, man, the heartbreaking games that I went through so many TVs, like that. But yeah, I'm passionate about this team, bro. I should I be that passionate about breaking TVs? Maybe not, bro. But that's just the way I am, man. You know what I mean? It's just I love my team, dog. I mean, I might be crazy. I might be crazy by doing that, bro. But yeah, that's what I do, bro. But not this year, though, Shake. Not this year.
That's what's up, man. And before we get to the brass tacks, we were talking backstage about you going to some tailgates in Arizona. What's that all about? Let me know.
Actually, when the Dolphins went there a couple times, actually when I was living over there, since I was born and raised over there in Phoenix, Arizona, but the 3 times they went over there, I went, man. I actually met Joey Porter when he was playing for us. I met Ricky Williams also. And actually, if you don't remember, when it was a Monday night game when San Diego, California was going under fire, man. They had all that fire going on, and they moved that game to Phoenix, and it was actually a free game. And I could tell you something, man. We didn't act like animals like they did over there in Miami, dude, with the stadium. But it was actually free, and everything was it was a great game. That's when I met Ricky Williams out there, man. But the tailgates, besides the taallgates, man.
Before you get any further, I want to know, when you met Ricky Williams, did you speak to him? Was it a brief stint? How was it?
It was just a handshake, man, and I told him, man, and I really didn't know what to say, Shake. All I said, man, I like your dreads, bro. That was it, man. And it was
good. They didn't have camera phones. If not, you would have taken a picture with him.
Yeah, man. It was just a handshake, man, and that was it, man. I just told him, back then, remember when they used to say "Run, Ricky, run," and that's what I told him, man. Just run over him, man. And but yeah, he's one of my great players that I like, bro. Ricky Williams, bro.
No doubt, man. So continue. You were about Arizona. Or you say you grew up in Arizona?
Yeah, I grew up over there, bro, and born and raised in Phoenix. And but I know you asked about the tailgates. It's much different, Shake. The tailgates from Arizona from Miami, dude, and actually from Texas too. That I've been through 3 of them over there in Texas, but Miami's way different, man. They put on a show over there, man. It's a great show, man. I love it.
I'm sorry. I interviewed another Mexican. He's from California, but he currently lives in Arizona right now.
Okay.
That's my man Rafael Court right here. He's been to
Okay.
a few Arizona games. How is it? Is it hot as fuck, or do you guys indoor?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
it's outside, bro. It's outside, and you're talking about 115, 120 degrees, man, out there, bro.
Oh, you.
So it's dry heat, bro. It's not. I mean, everybody prefers the dry heat than the humid heat, like in Miami and here in Texas. But honestly, to tell you the truth, Shake, I prefer the humidity over the dry heat, bro. Because it just when you're in Arizona, man, you go outside, that sun just burns you, bro. It cooks you. It cooks you bad.
Yeah, man. He agrees. He's hella hot.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Yeah, you don't. I mean, if you're not used to that heat, bro, I mean, it's a dry heat. Like I said, it's the dry heat. It's not the humid heat. You know what I mean? It's a way difference between them two.
So yeah, 'cause somebody was saying that the difference between that heat and the humid heat is you don't sweat as much, so you don't know that you're. You know what I'm saying? That a lot
Yeah,
of people have gotten heat exhaustion because they
yeah,
can't sweat, so they don't get cooled off.
right. There's a lot of heat stroke over there, man. It's a lot of people that actually have died over there, shake because of the heat strokes over there in Arizona, bro. It's bad over there, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up. Do you consider yourself an Arizonian or a Texan now?
Uh, good question, man. You can't forget where you came from, right? So I
Mhm.
mean, you can't forget about your roots, man. Deep heart. I'm still from Arizona, man. But I mean, my place now is Texas, but my heart is still in Arizona, bro.
That's what's up, man. I don't blame you, man. Look, I'm not living in Miami right now, but you know I'm gonna always my heart's always gonna be in Miami. You know,
Right.
I've been living in Southwest Florida for like 10 years now. So,
Oh, okay, okay.
but yeah, I agree with you 100%. You know what I mean? You probably have a lot more. How old were you when you moved to Texas?
Um, it's only been what 10, 11 years since I moved over here. So um, I was what shoot, about 40 years old when I moved over here. Shake.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, man. So now let's jump into the $1 million question. How did you become a Miami Dolphin fan from Arizona now and living in Texas? And before you
Uh,
do that, shout out to my man CB83. Check him out. Great film breakdown. I am excited to see you cook in the film room this football season. It's going to be a fun season. CB, I can't wait for you to cook in the film room. So all right, now go ahead. Sorry, what made you a Dolphin fan?
uh, actually, it was in 1983, bro. When the Dolphins drafted Dan Marino, that's when I became a Dolphins fan, bro. So before that, Shake, bunch of us in Arizona, bro, we used to rock the Raiders. All the Hispanics was over there in Arizona was pretty much the Raiders, man. And I didn't like the team. It was just what everybody was wearing, and I just wanted to fit in. So um but yeah, as soon as the Dolphins got drafted Dan Marino, I became a Dolphins fan, man, because I actually was watching college football, and I followed him from Pittsburgh. Believe it or not, they were showing a lot of Pittsburgh games when he was in college in Arizona, bro. And I actually loved what that dude, how he threw the ball and everything. So I became a big fan of Dan Marino.
And speaking of big fans of Dan Marino, shout out to my man Big Nick in the building. What's going on, Big Nick? How you doing, my brother? Good to see you as always. Appreciate you for stopping by, man. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. So, Dan Marino was the kind of like what made you become what did you like about him the most?
It's just the way how he carried himself, man, and just how accurate he was with that ball, that the zip he had in that ball, how quick he was, releasing that ball, man. It's just what wasn't there to like about Dan Marino, man. It was just like I'm glad that the Dolphins, pick him, and I know a lot of fans right now. Though he hasn't done nothing, he didn't do nothing for us, he didn't win that Super Bowl, but
Yeah,
but it is what it is, man. I think he's one of the greatest quarterbacks.
Speaking of, I forgot my man Estefan in the building and Nene. What's going on, y'all? But so what were your early memories of, like, can you in your head, can you name some games that you remember growing up that really cemented you becoming a Dolphin fan?
Uh Man, oh jeez. That's a good question, Shake. Man, well, I mean, I used to watch him. Well, when the one that I loved was when Dan Marino faked that spike, man, against the Jets. I really
Yeah.
liked that one, man. That was one of my favorite ones, man. I think I forget which game it was, Shake. I forget what game it was that they came back. I think they were down like 10, 11 points or something like that. And they came back, man, in the fourth quarter. I forget which one it was. I don't know if that was the Jets or not, but that was one of the games that cemented me to be a Dolphins fan. It was just like, like I said, I was rooting for him. I never had merchandise when I was rooting for the Dolphins until, man, I'm probably going to say maybe 90, 91, 92. That's when I started buying merchandise of the Dolphins, bro.
Now you have a mask that Pete says he's gonna steal. How did that mask come about?
So that mask, Shake. So we went, me, my brother, because my brother's a 49ers fan, right? And so me and my wife, we ended up meeting my brother over there in San Francisco to watch the Dolphins play the 49ers. And we actually went to Chinatown, man, and my brother goes, "Hey, man, look at that mask." And I was like, "Oh, dude, I just caught my eye, man." I need to get this mask, man. This is me right here. So I bought the mask, man. And just to let everybody know, man, it only cost me $15 if you want to steal that mask, Pete. But
Did you design it yourself, or it came designed like that?
It came designed like that, bro. Yeah, and it was just funny because once I bought it, I started walking around with it. I put it on in San Fran, and everybody was complimenting that mask, man. And that's where it blew up from there.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And let's talk about the Houston tailgates. What's that like, man? I know whenever we talk tailgate, we're talking about the Houston. You're talking about the carne asada and pico de gallo. What do you do during the tailgate? What do you like to do tailgates?
So Shake, the first time we went to Houston, man, we tried I don't know how you say it in English, bro, but it's like es como un disco, and it's you put like the oil and everything, bro. But we made chicharrones, bro. We made chicharrones the first time, and that came out excellent, bro. We had the guacamole, the salsa, and everything. But and then the second time we did that, we did the tailgate was the carnitas, bro. We did carnitas, and I mean I like I said, I just started working myself up, to working. I looked around and I was trying to see what other people were doing on the tailgates, but I started getting better, man, at doing the tailgates. But this year's, I think it's going to be better. This year, like I said, I'm going to make the carne asada for Luisito. I know Luisito. I promised him the carne asada, and my son is actually going to make a brisket. So he's going to be doing also that. So it's going to be both worlds, man. The Mexican and the Texans version, bro, of this year's tailgate, man. But yeah, it's going to be. The tortillas, homemade tortilla harinas. I got the corn flour, the corn tortillas, and then you got, the not the condiments that Tony brings in with the packages of ketchup and mustard. What Luisito says, bro. But it's gonna be the real salsa and the guacamole and all that stuff, bro. And of course, don't forget the cold beverages, bro. It's gonna be their music and everything, bro. It's gonna be live.
Hey, man, let me welcome my man, Casa Nostra, man. What's going on, Casa Nostra, man? How you doing, man? Love this dude. Adam Sadowski in the building. And man, listen, Tony and Lewis is gonna do a toy drive. So doing toy drives, you build up an appetite. So yeah, man, they're gonna need it for sure.
Yeah, man. And I like I said it before, Shake. Everybody that goes down to Houston, man, you guys are more than welcome to come to my tailgate, man. You guys, it's open doors right there for all of us, and I'm doing it for you guys too, man. So you guys are more than welcome to show up if you guys want to.
So let me ask you, being this is my first time going to Texas, what advice would you give me when we go to Houston, like as tourists?
Uh, so Houston, well, I mean the downtown that's what's live right there in downtown, bro. If you want to go there, there's a lot of good food too. Shake that restaurants that I can point you to. I don't know how long you're gonna be staying down here, but there's a lot of a great. It's they use a lot of Tex-Mex over here, Shake, and I really don't. It's okay. But I can point you a direction with some real Mexican food, bro. I mean, it's legit, bro. I can point you that direction. But it's beautiful over here in Houston. Well, over there in Houston, I don't live in Houston, but it gets live over there in Houston, man. I mean, there's a lot of nice people here, Shake. They actually they're very very housewarming, bro. They offer you, they don't even know you, and they're trying to offer you their shirt off their back for you, man. But yeah, it's
No.
yeah.
Before I ask you my next question, salud, mi hermano.
Hey, salud.
All right,
Damn it, boy.
you say Tex-Mex and real Mexican. What is the difference between Tex-Mex and real Mexican?
Oh man, it's the ingredients, Shake. It's just it tastes different, bro. It's like my wife said. Oh well, that's not real Mexican food, and well, that's why they call it the Tex-Mex. It's just the ingredients, bro. It don't taste the same. You could tell the difference between the Mexican food and the Tex-Mex food, man. I think it's just the ingredients what they use.
Is it less spicier or?
Yeah, it's less spicier. You gotta add a lot more salt, and you gotta add the salsa, because if you go to I mean, I've been to a lot of Tex-Mex restaurants, and but they use the salsa there. It's not that hot, man. I like spicy food, so it's just it's missing that steam to it. You know what I mean?
Have you been to Mexico?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, you've had authentic food then.
Oh yeah, my parents are born and raised in Mexico, bro. So yeah, we actually, when I go to Arizona, we go down to Mexico, and that yeah, I have had the real thing, Shake. Yeah.
What part of Mexico, if you don't mind me asking?
They're from they call place Michoacan. It's way down south, bro. It's called Michoacan. That's where my actually most of my family is. The only one that it's not from over there is my youngest sister, and me and her were in Arizona, born in Arizona, but everybody else was born in Mexico. But um, luckily they had to go through a lot of stuff to get the citizenship and all that stuff. But that was a long time ago. But we're all straight. But yeah, I mean, everybody else is from Mexico, bro. My rest of my family's from Mexico.
That's what's up, man. And I guess I guess there's no replacing authentic food from Mexico.
Oh no, bro. Hell no. No, hell no. Not even in Arizona. Not even here, bro. It's no way, man. You gotta, if you want real Mexican food, yes, that's Mexico, man. But I try to bring it back.
Same thing with the cerveza. I can imagine the cerveza is much more better than a lot better than the beer here.
Yeah, bro. That's some legit stuff over there, man. They don't mess with the beer that they bring over here. It's just different. It tastes way different. It's stronger over there, man. Especially like the Tecate, the Modelo, and then the Coronas. Whew, man. it's stronger over there, bro.
That's what's up. So let's talk about last year's team, right? What grade would you
Yeah.
give last year's team?
Honestly, man, the the first half, man, I would give them I would give them an A. I'm gonna say an A minus. I think that we were doing really good. Even though everybody was saying that we were beating the teams with no winning record, but hey, the Dolphins were doing what they were supposed to do, right? They were supposed to win games, and so um, the second half, man, it's just it broke my heart, man. It, especially that Tennessee game, man. If I would give them a honestly, I would give them an F right there, man. It's even though I love this team, and it's just that we shouldn't have been playing in Kansas City, man. It just it that just blew my heart, man. So overall, with the first half and the second half, I would give them a man. Give me a
Hey,
C
by the way, I'm
minus.
glad you brought up. I'm glad you brought up the Kansas City game because you were in attendance.
Yeah.
Explain to me how was it for you being at
Well,
that Kansas City game?
man,
Did
that
you
was a great
tailgate?
experience.
Did you tailgate or?
No, I didn't have time, man. It's just everything was getting frozen, shake it. Yeah, everything was
I can
getting
imagine.
frozen, bro. Yeah, man. And so we went passing by through the tailgate, man, but everybody was shutting down because because they do a lot of brisket there and a lot of ribs and stuff like that, and it was just getting frozen, man. They were shutting it down. So
Yeah, Kansas
it
City
really
is known for their barbecue.
Yeah, they're really known for their barbecue, and they got some good barbecue over there too, man. We ended up going to a restaurant over there, but before we left, but yeah, they do have really good barbecue. And I think they actually they're up there with Texas, man. I think Kansas City actually gets a little nod over Texas, man, on the barbecue. But yeah, it was freezing over there, man. You really didn't get a. I mean, I enjoyed it, Shake. It's just that it was frigid, man. It was really bad. My wife and my son had to leave because they couldn't feel their toes and their fingers, man. So I ended up staying. I ended up getting a ride from a Dolphins fan, took me to my hotel, but I was drinking hard liquor though, man. I was trying to stay warm because the beer wasn't working because by the time you get to your seat, man, they'll get your beer was already frozen by the time you get to your seat.
Did you see? A funny question. Did you get to see Taylor Swift or?
Yeah, I was on that side where she was at. I was on that side where I took that picture at, and when I was in, I posted up on my space, man. And I was on that side where she was at, but yeah, she was she was rocking it, man. She was getting the fans involved. So I mean,
Yeah. After the game, she was doing some kind of weird dance. That shit kind of like I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah. That shit. No, that shit was crazy. Oh my
yeah,
god, man.
when she started doing that, everybody started, the fans started doing that, man. It was I mean, it was a great experience, Shake. I mean, it's that's about the seventh place I've gone, on the road for the Dolphins, and but this year I'm probably, I want to go to that New York takeover.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I want to go there, bro, for sure, and then actually may probably go to Cleveland. I'm not too sure that my son wants to go to Green Bay, but I don't know. We'll see. It's Thanksgiving night, and but we'll see, man. But I'm excited for this season, though, Shake. I'm excited, bro, especially for the rookies, man.
Um, so you said you've gone to
7.
7. What can you remember? Can you name some of them?
Yeah. When Qualcomm Stadium was there in San Diego, went to SoFi, went to well, of course, Houston. Actually went to which one was it? Was it Chicago? Um, went to what was the other one? Jesus. Mm, I'm drawing a blank here. Um, I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah. That goes to
Oh,
my next question. What was the most memorable one?
I guess when they played the Raiders, man, and we're there in Oakland. So that's the one that I remember that one.
Yeah, what specifically do you remember? What sticks to you about the Oakland game?
The black hole, bro. You don't mess around with the Mexicans right there. The black hole, bro.
And funny enough, it's funny enough that this dude I told you he's a Mexican from Cali. He lives in Arizona now. His dad is a diehard Raiders fan.
Okay.
Yeah, he was trying. He said he was trying. Listen, for those watching, I did Raphael Courtright a few months ago. It is probably one of the most interesting episodes I recorded because number one, he talks about his experience in the Marine Corps, and then he talks about similar things. You know what I'm saying? So I think Raphael Cartwright is definitely something that you should listen to, man. But yeah,
okay,
yeah,
is that him right there? Okay,
yeah. His dad would talk trash to him about the Raiders. So
yeah, man, that experience right there, man. Especially Oakland, man. It's man, you don't. You wear the wrong color. What they say, that song, what it says, you wear the wrong colors, your life could end. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Right. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff right there, bro. Yeah.
You remember any trash talking to were you when you were wearing your stuff like that?
I was wearing it, bro, but I wasn't trash talking, bro, because I was maybe like 2 or 3 Dolphins fans around me, and everything else was silver and black, bro. You ain't no talking, bro. Ain't no talking. Hell no.
You're like, okay, I come in peace, damn it.
Yeah, bro. Hey, you guys do you, man. I'm good, bro.
Who won that game?
We did, bro. I think we did. Yeah, I think we did, bro. I think we did, bro.
Trash. We won.
I think we did. It was a while back, bro. But yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
No doubt, man. So, all right, offensive MVP, defensive MVP from last year. Who you giving that to?
Offense. I'm gonna give that to Mostert, bro. Mostert, he really, really impressed me last season, bro. With all them touchdowns and what he had over 1,000 yards, correct? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, bro, that's my MVP right there. Defense, man. I mean, I know Ramsey was hurt, in the beginning, man, but I think he was the one that he shined out for me, man. I know, hate to say it, man, Wilkins is not hit there no more for us, but I that's one dude, man. And Lucito knows it, man. I really dig that dude, man. I was just heartbroken when he left. I know he wants to get that bag, but especially now with the Raiders. But yeah, man. It was a toss up between. I know Van Geekel too, man. I like Van Geekel too, man. There was quite a few though. There was quite a few, Shake. I mean, it's just I'm gonna. It's Ramsey, Van Geekel, and Wilkins, bro, for me.
So what did you now that we did Hard Knocks? What did you think of the Hard Knocks episodes? Did you think it was a distraction, or did you like the fact that you got to see a little insight of the team?
I like the insight, man. I don't think it was a distraction. I know a lot of people say it's a distraction with the Hard Knocks, and because everybody wants to be on that camera. You know what I mean? And they're not concentrating on what they're supposed to be doing. But I think I liked it, man. I really did, and get to see the inside of what they actually do, and for the mistakes that they did, and what's up, Cruz? But it was eye opening, man, and that's something I didn't expect. What they actually do behind doors, man. That's great. I liked it.
Yeah, man. You got to see Coach Anthony Campanelli. You
Yeah.
got to meet Mostert and his family,
Yeah.
and what it's like to be in a quarterback's room and
Hmm.
things of that nature. And
Yeah.
how the next day, how Mike Daniels gets to prep his team and whatnot.
Right.
So the draft day. If McDaniels gave you a draft card, right, and
Hmm.
said, "All right, who do you want to pick first round instead of Chop Robinson? Who would have been? You had somebody in mind? Did you want at the first pick of the draft besides Chop?"
Ah, man, I really didn't think we were gonna go defense, man. I thought we were gonna go offense. I actually,
Like an
I
offensive
thought,
lineman, you say?
well, I really, honestly, Shake, I thought we were gonna get the wide receiver, Thomas.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Yeah, I believe I was actually I wanted him. That's why if they would have given me the card, that's the one I would have picked. And as soon as they didn't pick him, I was like, man, what are we doing? And then Chop Robinson, and I was like, okay, well, my son said he's good. It's just that he misses a lot of he overruns the play. You
Over
know what I mean?
pursues. Yeah,
So
he over
yeah,
pursues.
yeah, over. There you go. That's the word. That's the word. So but we'll see. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I really like the pick. I get confused on the last name. Is it Camaro or Kamara?
Yeah, Mo Kamara.
Yeah. So I think that he's gonna have a big season for us, man. I honestly do.
Well, here's the thing. We have Anthony Weaver
Yeah.
is a legit defensive line coach. He played defensive line at a high level. So they're
Hmm.
thinking, with these guys that maybe he could help them with their process and learning and things of that nature.
Right.
So yeah, man. I'm excited to see because who our defensive coordinator is. Maybe he'll um simplify it, so they don't have to think so much and see ball, get ball. I
Yeah.
think that's gonna be I think key in my opinion for this
Right.
defense.
Yeah.
So
And and actually, Sheikh, I believe because I know that Ramsey was, and a lot of players were complaining about with Vic Fangio was how he was running the defense last season. And I know Ramsey wanted to be floating around or playing even the number one receiver, and he wasn't even doing it. He was putting Kohu back there and to guard the number one receiver. But I believe this year it's going to be to where. What is it that Baltimore ran? Was it a 4-2-5 defense? I believe. Um, and I think that's what Weaver's going to be bringing over here, and I think it's going to have Ramsey be like a disguise, like a floater.
yeah.
Um, yeah, so I believe there's going to be a lot of our secondary is going to shine, man. I believe this season because of what Anthony Weaver's going to bring, bro. I honestly I have high hopes for our defense, bro, especially our secondary.
Yeah, I could see that, man. So now it's time to ask you some on the spot questions. Listen, obviously, if the Dolphins was to leave, I think you would be a Dolphin fan no matter where they're going to go. Um, so I'm going to ask you a new on the spot question for you, being that you became a Dolphin fan for Dan Marino, and there's a segment of the fan base who became Dolphin fans for Tua.
Right.
Now, even though Marino didn't win anything, do you think? What do you think of Tua Tagovailoa and his contract? Do you think he deserves? How do you think he deserves the fair market? He should reset. How do you feel about Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback?
That's another quarterback, man. That's my quarterback. That's my number one right there, man. It's quarterback one. I believe in Tua.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people don't. I really don't care, but um, I do. He deserves the fair market, especially what Trevor Lawrence has gone. Even Herbert. You know what I mean? They haven't done nothing. you know. So I mean, I know I think Lawrence he did one playoff game, but um, I don't think he's better than Tua. You know, should he, you know, 50 plus? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. It's the market, right? And I believe in Tua. I think he's gonna take us there, man. And I think even though he doesn't, if he doesn't get, I hope, man. I'm just hoping. I'm just hoping. You know, there's these couple weeks coming up. You know, training camps coming up. He gets signed and get this over with, and he's gonna shine, man. But if not, I think he's gonna play angry, man. I honestly think he's gonna play angry, and he's gonna shut up everybody, and he's gonna. That's the thing, man. If he does that, and the Dolphins want to sign him, what if he just turns us down, you know, or turn the Dolphins down? You know what I mean? So, but uh, I think Tua's gonna shine, man, this year.
No doubt. And before I get to my next segment and take my next shot, just want to play this real quick.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Salud.
Salud.
So, you're at home, about to watch a game. What is your game day meals? Like, what is your favorite go-to game day food?
Well, it varies every Sunday, Shake. Sometimes we get, you know, we do the brisket. Sometimes we go get wings, the smoked wings. It just depends on the mood that what we want. Again, sometimes I make the carne asada because they just love my carne asada. You know what I mean? My family loves the carne asada. I get down on it, man. I'm not gonna lie. I get down on it. But yeah, it depends. Shake what in the mood, what the family wants. It's whatever they want, and we'll do that. You know what I mean? But it all depends.
Shout out to my man Bleezy. What's going on, Bleezy, man? I appreciate you having me on. Check out Miami Dolphins content with my man Bleezy. That's a real dude right there. And speaking of Texas legends, I got the Texas legend right here. My brother from another mother, man. This is a guy who when I looked up to when I was, you know, in the chat section. I always loved when EM was on a panel, because whenever EM is on a panel, you're gonna learn something. So shout out to you, EM, man, and thank you for teaching me a thing or two, man. EM is the GOAT in my opinion.
I appreciate you, EM. Yeah, I heard a lot about him, man. I heard a lot about EM. So yeah, shout out to you, EM.
Apparently, Lewis and Tony don't know who he is. So. But no, that's all right. Hey, listen, when you do that toy drive in Houston, I'll introduce you to him.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, man. EM,
well, I might meet you.
EM is a pillar in this community, and I can't speak good good things about my man EM Dolphin fan. Salute to you, my brother.
Yeah, and I might meet you over there. You're not gonna go to any Dolphins game, Shay?
Here's the thing. I grew up down the street from the stadium. I might do the tailgates, even if I don't go to the game. I might do the tailgate.
Okay.
So and then watch the game at my buddy's house. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt.
I might run into you then.
Oh yeah. But I'm definitely gonna go to the fan club weekend.
Oh, the Cardinals one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
so,
I'll be there.
You said you're a season ticket holder, right?
Yeah.
How does that work? Being that you're from
Texas. So I pick
also Finn's Take don't know who EM is either, so apparently.
Wow. Shakes all like, man. Oh man. Yeah. So being a season ticket holder here in Texas, man, I have to. Unfortunately, I can't go to all the games, Shake. So I picked last season when we went to 5 games last season. So I had to sell the other 4, but to Dolphin fans, not
Yeah, no
to
doubt.
the,
Hell yeah.
you know what I mean, to the
Absolute
other
that.
two.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah,
that.
yeah. So I picked the games that that we want to go, and this season we're going to try to make 4 or 5 again this season, but it's rough though, Shake, man. You spend a lot of money, dog. It's just each trip is at least 3 grand, bro. Each
God
trip,
damn.
at least, bro, at least. So yeah, I don't. Maybe this season we'll go on a budget or something, bro. But I don't know, man. But yeah, it's rough, bro. Especially if you're gonna go 4 or 5 games, you're gonna drop 3 grand or more. Yeah, it takes a toll.
What advice would you give people that travel, as frequent as you do, like to make it easier for them to go to games? That people that want to travel.
But
What
don't
advice do
don't.
you have any life hacks on traveling?
Ah, I don't, man. I try to get the. I'm always on like me and my wife. We're always on the checking the airlines. That's the most the expensive one right there. Um, so we're always on the trying to get the cheapest airline, and but luckily we've last season, man, we were getting the plane tickets for what maybe $600 round trip for both of us. So that was cheap, but like this season, man, for the 49ers, it's like maybe 1,400, man, just for the round trip. That's just the tickets,
Oh,
bro.
no.
So it's just the advice I could give them, man, don't stay too long, because the longer you stay in Miami, the more money you're gonna spend, dog. That's for sure.
Ain't that the truth,
Yeah, man, it's too
man?
much fun in Miami. There's a lot of things to do in Miami, bro.
I know you can't wait to see Andy and them guys and everybody on Lewis, Crypto, and
Yeah,
all these guys, man.
yeah, I
And,
can't wait, man.
and the feeling is mutual. Let me tell
Yeah,
you.
man. I can't wait. Tony too, man. I can't wait to meet Tony too, man. All them guys. Color, I know Color goes sometimes over there too, man. I can't wait to meet them guys, man. It's gonna be a lot of pictures, bro. That's for sure.
So yeah, all you gotta do is look for the guy with 3 phones, and that's Tony right there.
I thought he had 6.
Oh, he only brings 3 to the game, I think. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay.
6 is when he's working. Man's a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Business. Straight business. So, all right. Now that we have that, it's almost time for the. We have a couple more questions, and then we're gonna get to the Mount Rushmore of Miami Dolphins. All right.
Okay.
Now, duos game. All right. This is a duos game. I'm gonna have 5 duos. Right. Duo A is the Marx brothers. Right. Mark Lane, Mark Duper. Then we have Ricky and Ronnie. We have Dwight Stevenson and Richmond Webb. We have Zach Thomas and Jason Taylor. And we have Patrick Surtain and Sam Madison. If you could pick any of those duos to be on this year's team, who would they be?
Give me Zach Thomas and Jason Taylor, bro. All day, every day. Give me Zach Thomas and Jason Taylor, bro. All day, all day.
So yeah, we answered this question, but because it's Costa Nostra, I don't mind answering this again. Go ahead, answer this question. I guess because he missed it. How did you become a Dolphin fan and when?
So I became a Dolphins fan in 1983 when the Miami Dolphins selected Dan Marino. That's how I became a Dolphins fan, and I followed Dan Marino since college days when he was in Pittsburgh, and I fell in love with the dude, man. Just the way he played, and so that's how I became a Dolphins fan.
All right. So now you have a sit down. You're gonna have a sit down with 3 people, right? three people. You want one person. It's either Stephen Ross, Chris Greer, or Mike McDaniel. Who you sitting down with to have a conversation with, like interview?
Chris Greer.
All right. You can ask him 3 questions, and he has to answer it truthfully. What would those questions be? You can ask him 3 questions, and no matter the questions are, he has to answer it truthfully. What would they be?
What's the holdup on the contract with Tua?
Okay. I love that.
Second one would be what would be the second one? I know everybody's not gonna like it, but I know we can't sign everybody, but what was the deal with Christian Wilkins? If it was even an offer, I know they said there was an offer there, but was there an offer to Christian Wilkins to stay here? That'll be my second one. My third one would be what if fantasy hats?
Yeah, 2. So you have one more question.
Oh, third one would be what made you bring Mike McDaniel, as a head coach, even though he has no experience, and I know he's progressed, but what was his decision to bring Mike McDaniel here to this team?
You know what, bro? I've asked a lot of guests, and again, no shout out. By the way, Phin-Sanity, you know what? Tomorrow on the Smoke Lounge, I'll ask you that question, and you get to answer it tomorrow on the Smoke Lounge. But real talk, I loved all 3 of those questions, bro. You nailed it, man. Those were all actually great questions, man, that you asked. What's going on with Tua's contract? What happened with Christian Wilkins, and the fact what went into hiring McDaniels? Coño, you know what? It was so good. Coño, I'm gonna take another shot. Fuck it.
I appreciate you, Shay. Thank you,
like
man.
That, man. You gotta fucking coño. I give those questions a fucking A+, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Last but not least, what is your Miami Dolphins Mount Rushmore? Mount Rushmore, 4 players, 4 people. It could be coach. It could be coach, owner. It doesn't matter. What is your 4?
Give me Don Shula.
How do you feel about Tua playing on his 5th-year option?
I'm with it. I think he's gonna. If he plays on the 5th-year option, he's gonna play angry, man. I agree. I honestly agree that he's gonna play angry, man, and he's gonna shut everybody up. I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
Shout out to Mudbone in this bitch. What's going on, my brother Mudbone? All right, so your Miami Dolphins Mount Rushmore. What is it?
Give me Don Shula, Dan Marino, Jason Taylor, and Zach Thomas.
Nice, man. All right, man. Legit. I can't argue with that, man. Especially Don Shula, man. Don Shula, the undefeated season, went to 5 Super Bowls with 3 different quarterbacks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah. And the most winningest coach, too. So,
yeah.
I loved it, man. So, what are your final thoughts, man, before we close this up? And once again, man, I want to thank you for giving me some of your time, because I know you have to wake up early in the morning, and I appreciate that you know what I'm saying? You took time out of your busy day, man, and I know we haven't known each other for that long, but when we're in spaces, we joke around and we have fun, man. And I appreciate the fact that you show me love, man, no matter what, man.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, I got you, Shake. So yeah, man. I just want to first of all thank you, Shake, for giving me the time, man, to even speak with me and put me up here, bro. And it that shows me love, bro. And to everybody, man, I know I'm gonna miss a lot of names, but Lucito, Tony, Andy, Crypto, Esta, Phin-Sanity. I know Jess goes up there too, man. a lot of you guys, man. If I miss you guys, man, no disrespect, nothing but love, man. And I know you guys show me love too, and I know we have fun on the space, and I know we go back and forth, and I know I throw a lot of f bombs and stuff like that, man. But just the passion
And
that
you're
I
calm
have.
today. You're actually calm today, and I like that. Thank you, man.
Yeah, man. I took a good nap, man. I had to get ready for the day, bro. I
That's
took
what's
a
up.
big nap, bro. I took a big nap, but yeah,
Shout out
man.
to Mudbone with the $5 donation, man. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you.
And I don't want to forget about Nene too, man. Nene showed me love too. So
Yeah, Nene was my first guest in season 2, man. So, man,
okay.
listen. Before we end this up, man, listen. This Thursday, I confirmed. K Flexin is going to be on this Thursday, and next week I'm going to wrap up the season with Crypto Dolphin Fan, Miss Pam, and Larry K.
Ooh.
And then once that's done, In the Blender is going to be done. But however, I am going to be having some bonus In the Blender episodes. I think I might have Shake, tell Grumpy he should have put me in his top 4. All right, here we go. Hey, let me ask before we go. You know what? This is a good segment. Who is your Mount Rushmore of Twitter people?
Man.
Of Twitter of space. You know the people that host space. Who is your Mount Rushmore of Twitter? Come on.
The one that hosts space?
Yeah. Who's your top 4 on Twitter?
Okay, well, here you go. We got yourself, Shake. We got Luisito. We got Andy. Man, 3. I got 3, right?
Yeah. We
I
got
got
one more. You got either Tony, Batman. You have
I don't think Tony holds any space, has he?
no, you're right.
I don't.
Andrevius hosts a space.
Ooh, man. Can I
You
get
got
5?
Batman.
Can I get 5?
Yeah. Why not? What the hell?
Give me Andrevius and give me Batman.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you put him second. My man Lewis, man. Lewis, I tell you what, man. One of the things that the best part about doing this is the support I'm getting from Lewis, from Phin-Sanity 5, from Tony, and from my man Color. You know what I'm saying? It's the support that I get when I drop stuff. And I tell you what, that means more to me than pretty much anything, man. And
yeah,
I appreciate you guys for showing us love and for giving us some of your time, man. For coming through, my man CB83, EM Dolphin Fan, all these guys, G, Costa Nostra, of course, man, Von Joe, definitely is one of those dudes that you know what I'm saying. And so, at any rate, man. So, what are your final thoughts, my brother, before we close this up?
Final...
we're gonna do bonus episodes of In the Blender. I'm talking to Lisa Fights Cancer, so if hopefully if I could get her on in August, I'm gonna get Lisa. I'm hoping she's gonna be the next year's fan of the year. She deserves it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's gonna be some
I follow her.
Special guests. There's gonna be some special guests in the in-season bonus episodes of In the Blender. So y'all keep an eye out for that. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Just my final thing that I want to say, man. Just like I said before, I want to thank everybody for I've only been on here, on the space and stuff like that on Twitter for I think 8 or 9 months. I think that's when I met Luisito and then all you guys. I didn't really expect it to go this far, but it has, and it's just the love that like what you said, Shake. When everybody shows you love, I mean, I feel the same way, man. I appreciate everybody, man. I thank you, everybody, man. Everybody.
No doubt, man. So, hey, hang around backstage real quick before
Okay.
just talk
Yeah.
for a minute. Hey, man,
Okay.
I want to, like I said, I want to wish everybody, thank you, man. Much appreciated for coming through, man. And like I said, man, if it wasn't for y'all, we'd just be here sitting talking to ourselves. So, fins up, everybody. We out this bitch.
I know you heard me on the radio flexing. She loved the sound of my voice, it's the best thing. Daydreaming of the jazz all day. Pick up the phone late night with Larry K.